Hi Cancer, it's Maria from the Tarot Shop, and this is your generic reading for the month of June. As I usually say with my readings, if it doesn't resonate with you, please remember this is for the collective, and therefore you could have a look at your moon or your rising signs and see if that resonates with you a little bit more like that. We're going to take one oracle card for a general message from the oracle, and a few tarot cards so that you can have a look and see what the energies are for the month ahead. Let's get straight into it, actually. So this is June for Cancer. June for Cancer. This is the Wisdom of Hafiz oracle deck that I'm using here. Cancer, June. There we go. Speak your truth. So some situation is going to arise where you're going to need to have your say. So this is for, we'll see what if it relates to anything that's coming through in the reading as well. So June for Cancer. I'm silent because I can see things at the same time. It's very home orientated at the moment. I feel there's a lot of home activity. Let's see what comes through in the cards. Yeah, you're feeling very settled at home is what I'm getting. So let's see if that's relevant. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is good. Okay, speak your truth. I'm not going to come through. It feels as if it's towards the end of the month. So I'm throwing all my things around here. Right. So Cancer. We begin the month with wondering how to earn more money. Wondering how to turn finances, a financial situation or an idea. Pages bring through new opportunities. So you may get an inkling or an idea or be given something, because pages bring things from divine source. So you'll get an opportunity or you'll hear something around and you go, how could I do that? Could I turn this into something for myself? How can you're looking at money, the situation with regards to finances, and wondering how can you turn this into something that's going to work for you. And it is with regards to work. So this is where you're going to have lots and lots of communication. So there's a lot of activity. When you get the 8 of Wands, you're all over the place, to be fair. You know, you get those, do you remember you would have these things where you get these spinning plates, they're called, where you've got all these sticks and the plates and you keep turning one, and then one of them, it's about keeping the spinning plates going. So when you get the 8 of Wands, it's a hugely busy time at the beginning of the month for you. So you're literally having to be in all places, and it's not bad. It's crazy. You've got to literally make sure that you are in 1,000 places at once. So you'll begin the month by feeling that you've got a financial situation that you're considering. How can I earn money? And you feel like you've got to be, or you are meant to be, in lots of places at the same time. So it's about prioritizing. The middle of the month. Okay. Right. I have a tendency to just say things as they are because I think that that's the best way to do it. So the 5 of Swords is a card that talks about isolation and feeling or thinking you're on your own. So when you take on all this responsibility and when you're doing all of this yourself, it does make you think that there's no one else that can do it as you can, okay? Because you go through this small little period of time in this month ahead, where you're thinking, well, if I don't do it, who's going to do it? Because there's no one else to do it. And you're wrong, because you're going to have that thought in your head, but you're immediately followed by the star. So this tells me that you are not alone. If you've been feeling lonely, Cancer, you are not alone. You are very much held by the divine. And before we get into the closure of the month, I always say this to everybody that has this card. When you get the star, it's the card of hope. It's the card of dreams. It's the card, I love the star. It's a beautiful card to get in a reading. And I always say that when you get it, you must wish upon a star. So now I'm going to be silent for 10 seconds while I tell you or advise you to make your wish. What is it that you really, really would like? Now, if you struggled with that, then have a really good think about it later on tonight, because when you're still in the energy, when you've heard this reading, you are still in that energy flow for 24 hours past my reading. So for the 24 hours after you have heard my voice and say this to you, take this opportunity to dream big. Go for it. Make a wish, because the universe is listening. Now, on the closure of the month, it's almost like it's a separate, it's separate yet connected, right? So you have this isolation thought, it's up to me, and then, you know, you actually are about to encounter the fact that the divine works in mysterious ways, because actually you're going to then have the opportunity to see your money grow. Phone's done that again. To see your money grow. I'm so sorry. To see your money grow. And then you begin to realize that actually the magician pulls in and says, guess what? You have everything you need right here, right now, if you speak your truth. So what the universe wants to hear from you this month in June, this is bigger than me. This is bigger than you. This is your story, your life story. Speak your truth. Tell the universe what you want. Don't hold any punches about it. You get down to the basics and you say, right, I want financial freedom. That's what I feel is coming through in this reading. And as a result of that, you have the ability to turn that into reality. And come the end of the month, you will have a very definite plan around how you can turn this into reality. How can you give yourself financial security and stability by turning something that you love into a creation? The magician is the card of expertise, mastery, magic. He creates something from nothing. The air, as above, so below. It's a card, well, it's a magic card. So you've got the star and the magician. Seriously, you couldn't ask for, look, I know this is tough, you know, but maybe you took it all on a bit too much. Maybe you'll change. I wonder when you'll hear this. You may hear this at the beginning. I don't know. Anyway, those are what the cards have to say for you for the month of June, Cancer. And I hope that you've enjoyed the reading. And thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye.